Hello, this is Romeo Cat Computers, and over the last week or so, this pile of computer parts has slowly been getting bigger and bigger, and right now it's as big as it's going to get. If you saw my Building a New PC Part 3 video, you'll remember that I mentioned I was going to build my brother a new computer. Well, that's this video, and that's what this computer parts pile is for. Although ignore this other stuff, that's just regular junk. So I'm not going to make a long 20-minute long video going into detail about building it and everything. I'm mostly just gonna show just some of the things I put in the computer, and I'll show the result at the end, and maybe I'll show Windows. This is gonna be a shorter video, but if you're interested in seeing this project, then you're in the right place. Anyway, it's very similar to my computer. It's got the same motherboard, same cooler, a 500 instead of 600 watt version of my power supply. And it's got the CPU and graphics card that I pulled out of my computer. Of course, more details in part 3 about that. So anyway, let's get on with building it. Alright, so here's the parts. In this case, we have the CPU. It is a Ryzen 5 1600. Then we've got some of the same Vengeance Pro RAM that I put in my computer. These are 2 sticks of 8, and they're RGB, of course. Here we have a Thermaltake Smart 500 watt power supply. I don't know what's smart about it, but it's probably good. We have 2 M.2 NVMe 250 gigabyte SSDs. Now, I would have gotten one 500, but at the time, and probably still at the time of recording this video, getting 2 250s is significantly cheaper than getting one 500. And since the motherboard has 2 M.2 slots, I'll probably just put them together in RAID or something. Here we have, oh, that's an empty box. This is not empty, this is the graphics card. We have a NVIDIA GTX 1650 Super. Again, more videos in the last, or more detail in the last video. Here we've got this cooler of a brand I'm not really familiar with, but it's one of those water block things. Here we got the thing tying everything together. The ROG Strix B450-F gaming motherboard. Same one that's in mine. This is a new monitor he'll be having. It's an LG of some sort I got on Amazon. And here are some unrelated General Electric light bulbs. Alright, so the assembly of the computer has been completed. Here's a list on the screen of what all is in this box. And of course I don't have anything installed on it this time, so I can turn it on, but I'm just going to be on the BIOS. Now, one slight issue, currently all of the fans are stuck on rotating green, as you see here. Now that's because of a problem with the RGB controller, in that the case didn't come with one. You see, in my case, in my computer, it came with a little one with a whole bunch of ports for all kinds of different fans, which came in handy, but unfortunately this case didn't come with an RGB controller box. Luckily, the AIO water block came with a small control box, which is good, except this case doesn't have an external button. You see, mine came with a remote and a button on the case, but this has neither. There's a little button on the box itself, but it's in the case. So the only way to control it is to take the side panel off and push it. So for the time being, it's stuck on green. Pretty soon, I don't know if it'll be within this video, I'll try to add an extra external button or something to control this. Well, here's the final result. Put the computer together, and I put all of his new accessories. The monitor, that Dell monitor to the side there was original, but the big monitor that the cat is pointing out right now is brand new, 144 Hertz refresh rate. Computer works fine. I still have to install an external button, but we'll get that going later. Here's a look at the inside. It's a bit hard to see because of the glare from the monitor, but there we go. And this is real tempered glass. This part here is just plastic. Everything turned out pretty good. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.